Hello, welcome to our channel. I am Jack.
And I am Jill. The 2024 U.S. election race is on, and every day brings new twists and turns in the journey to the White House.
From campaign trail highlights to breaking election news, we got you covered with real-time insights and daily updates on the road to Election Day.
In this video, we explore what happens if the coming U.S. election ends in a tie.
Imagine this. Election night comes to a close, but the nation's decision hangs in the balance. Both presidential candidates have locked in the same number of electoral votes, 269 to 269. A rare scenario, but one that could send the country into a constitutional showdown.
How does this process unfold? Who holds the power? And how could this impact the future of the nation? Let's explore what happens when a U.S. election ends in a tie, and how the Constitution guides us through this democratic deadlock.
First, let's look at all states and districts which were decided by less than 5% margin in 2020 elections. Florida with 30 electoral votes, Pennsylvania with 19 votes, Georgia with 16 votes, North Carolina with 16 votes, Michigan with 15 votes, Arizona with 11 votes, Wisconsin with 10 votes, and Nevada with 6 votes. These are the states that are most likely to flip and decide the U.S. election results.
If we take out the swing states, then the election map looks like this, with Kamala Harris sitting on 226 and Trump with 189 votes. There are 3 scenarios that can give us a tie of 269 versus 269 between Kamala and Trump. The first scenario has Florida, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Nevada going to Trump and Kamala getting Georgia, North Carolina, and Arizona. This is how the map looks like. The second tie scenario has Florida, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Michigan going to Trump and Kamala getting Georgia, Arizona, Wisconsin, and Nevada. This is how the map looks like. The third tie scenario is when Trump gets Florida, Pennsylvania, Georgia, and Michigan, while Kamala gets North Carolina, Arizona, Wisconsin, and Nevada. This is how the map looks like.
But how likely is this scenario? Is it just theoretical, or has it ever happened in the past? When the electoral votes were tallied in the 1800 U.S. presidential election, only the 4th election in the young nation's history, there was a problem. 2 candidates, Thomas Jefferson and Aaron Burr, received exactly 73 electoral votes, producing the first electoral college tie in American history. So, what happens when there is a tie? Thankfully, the Constitution has a contingency plan for tie elections laid out in Article 2, Section 1. If there be more than one who have such majority and have an equal number of votes, then the House of Representatives shall immediately choose by ballot one of them for president. So, what happens if we do have a tie this November between Trump and Kamala? Who wins and becomes the president?
If one of these tie scenarios plays out, the decision would move to the House of Representatives, where each state's delegation in the next Congress gets 1 vote. In this contingent election scenario, Donald Trump would have a strong advantage. Here's why. Republicans firmly control 24 state delegations, with Iowa and Montana leaning in their favor. If Republicans maintain their position, they should comfortably reach 26 votes, enough to send Donald Trump to the White House. This means Democrats would need to sweep all toss-up House races and secure a few upsets just to stay in contention. As the election nears its conclusion, remember that for Donald Trump, the key number is 269, not 270.